the way you put it is like that we've achieved cultural, like nobody has achieved cultural competency. If I were to change it, I would change it to cultural comfort. And the reason why I say that is because my dissertation is on therapist discomfort in treating pornography addiction. And it's a qualitative study. And it's essentially like, how comfortable are you exploring things, asking questions, being the one to bring it up, right? Asking about the details of the porn that's being watched, things like that. And there, one of the findings, which was a little bit hard to put into words in the actual writing of it, but I did put it in there, was essentially wanting to appear non-judgmental to the researcher. Almost every single one of my subjects came out the gate saying, I'm wide open. I will talk about anything. I support everything. I don't judge anything. I don't this, I don't that, right? And then you scroll down in the transcript to minute 17, and there's one thing that they say, oh, if a client said that, I can't work with them anymore. And I'm like, what happened to all your non-judgmentalness, right? What happened? So meaning that there's underlying therapist discomfort, which they denied, right? And then that denial is actually extremely harmful because they're not aware of their own biases and their own attempts to move to comfort. So avoid something or shame something or over approve something. And I think it's the same thing with cultural competency. All of my students are afraid to ask a question about someone's religion. And I'm like, you have to be comfortable saying, I don't know how this works in your world. Tell me a little more about it. I'd like to learn more. They think that there's something offensive about that. And that's confusing to me because I'm like, I don't know about other people, but when someone asks me like how I put my pants on, I get excited to explain it to them because I'm like, well, first I put on the right leg. Like people want to talk about their lives, but there's a fear and this, like, I don't want to offend anyone. And it's a discomfort. That's the way I would put it. So if I was reworking a cultural competence training, I would rework it to be a cultural comfort training. And it would be about comfort in exploring and asking questions and learning about things that you don't know anything about instead of avoiding it and staying on your high horse where you say, I love all cultures.
It's the whole point is if your assessment doesn't include this person's cultural worldview, I was taught really you're not doing a thorough assessment. These are the things this person believes that helps them through their life, even tied to basic survival. What's important
Hmm.
to do in the world? So what's important to know to survive? What provides meaning and purpose for my life? If I don't understand that, maybe I'll never fully understand it because I'm not them. But I have to take that into account. But yet students, I've viewed assessments. There's one question. Oh, any spiritual or worldview or cultural aspects of this client that are important? None reported. Did it unreported?